Hello, everyone, and welcome to the only part we're doing of F-Zero 99. Just to get a little look in as the online functionality of it, as well as the this is the first hour of release, so no one knows the meta yet. So,
Jeez, Ryan,
Behold.
you're complaining about there never being any F-Zero games. There's 99 of them. Gosh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell are you talking about? Also, what year is it that we're in fucking F-Zero 99?
So this was the first time you loaded
Booted
the
up the game.
Period.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we've got that content creator brain on. It's like, I'm gonna hit record frame 1. Just so that I can, just have something for BrainScratch and all that other shit, But
This feels
yeah,
slower
so this
than
was
the
like
original.
probably the most pleasant surprise of the latest direct at the time of this uploading anyway.
Well, Ted
Where-
preferred something else at the end of the direct.
This
but-
is, I think, the thing that I expected the least.
I said a pleasant surprise, not shit my pants. I'm excited.
Oh.
Yeah, it's this I had zero expectations of this. Like, I didn't see any of the leaks. Apparently this had gotten leaked before the direct came out.
Well, I mean, even then, though, F-Zero rumors were about as prevalent for years as Paper Mario rumors.
I mean,
so the fact that we got both in one direct was pretty exciting. I would say.
I don't remember there being as many F-Zero rumors. Mostly just because I don't think anybody would believe that they were ever releasing a new F-Zero game.
Never forget when they wanted there. Everyone was certain there was going to be like an F-Zero Star Fox hybrid.
Oh, I do remember
all because
that.
of that fucking joke ending of the DS and Star Fox Command.
I do remember that because there was a rumor about that. I think during the Wii U lifespan, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
That was funny. Is it me or does this seem slower than the game we literally just watched?
I think having them side by side does help highlight that. Here's the thing: it looks like the Super Nintendo game. It's not.
No, it is definitely not.
It runs on a completely different engine.
You can very clearly tell that.
Yeah.
Just due to the way that everything runs, like it's not using F-Zero. God, I keep calling it that. Mode 7. This is a 3D game trying to emulate that look.
Yeah.
You can tell because the track doesn't just disappear when it's.
Oh my god, the fucking gold carts make Jetson noises.
Wait, are they Jetson noises?
Yeah, you don't hear the thrusters so every time. It's faint because we don't have the volume all the way up. But every time you drive past one of those gold cars, I just like oh my god.
I haven't watched the Jetsons in 20 years, so I will.
Same actually.
It's not a good show.
I never cared about the Jetsons. Then again, I'm also one that never really cared about the Flintstones either.
I cared a little bit more, not a lot more, a tiny bit more.
It's like if you ask me like what I immediately think of when I think of Flintstones, it's like Cocoa Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles. I don't think of the actual fucking show.
Vitamin shoes.
You know?
Who the hell is that guy?
That's Mr. F-Zero.
Wait, there's an actual commentator named F-Zero.
Mr. F-Zero, yes, he was in GX. He's the guy who interviews you at the end of the quote.
Does he have an actual name, or does everyone just calls him F-Zero?
Mr. F-Zero.
See, because I would think Mr. F-Zero would just be Captain Falcon. It's like how the main character of Halo is John Halo.
John Halo, yeah.
Or Doom is Doom Guy.
The fact that they got so close to having that be his actual name, and they chickened out. So mad. So,
despite emulating, or at least trying to emulate the Super Nintendo game, it's very much not. Is there stuff you can do in this game that you could not do in the Super Nintendo, outside of the spin that we were talking about that earlier?
It is a tighter game. It's not quite as slippery.
Yeah.
Obviously, they did that because you're going to be running into 99 other players, so...
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
No balls.
So... I think this is running on a modified Odyssey engine, actually.
Super Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
Wow, the freaking RC car practice that I've had. Okay, so the boost isn't like the boost in the new games where you press to boost and then you're boosting only for the amount of time you have that going. It's like you boost for a set duration of time.
Yes. And each car has their own set boost duration. They also have their own set recovery in the pit. So Blue Falcon is the average at everything car, which means it has no meta value whatsoever.
I was gonna ask, is like, how long did it take for folks to optimize the fun out of the game?
Not that long, because people are hyper competitive at these things. So
Yeah, I know.
Listen, if you want to count on gamers to do one thing, it's to min-max something until it's no longer fun.
mind you, I do think there needs to be a balance update just to kind of tweak things a little bit, just so
that you can play Blue Falcon and not feel bad about it.
partially, yes.
No, you just
I say as your friend, you shouldn't give a fuck.
you gotta play
Just
Blue
play
Falcon
with your
to spite
favorites.
them into.
No, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like that's got to make it even sweeter if you're fucking stomping them with a low tier trash character like the face of the series.
I mean, at this point of recording this part, I have 12 wins, 2 mini Grand Prix wins. I am ranked S6. I do not have a main Grand Prix win yet, though. I've come in second number of times, though.
Well, you know what they
What are you, some
say
sort of
about
gamer?
almost. It's
If you're not first, you're last.
That's what it feels
I
like
was
sometimes
high when
in
I
this
said
game.
that, Bobby. Okay, so there is a CPU mode, thank God.
No,
so,
there is no, not yet, but this is training.
Oh, it's training. Okay, because I was gonna say, like, when they inevitably take this game down too, like, you want to be able to play it in some form, because like Pac-Man 99 is also getting taken down, right?
By the time this
is it?
goes up, it'll be down. Yes.
Yeah, that's a shame. I never was as good at Pac-Man 99, but
it's fucking.
it's like, damn, like,
I mean, what's the proper term for it? It's not artificial scarcity, right? It's
what do you mean?
just taking down something that doesn't need to be taken down.
I mean, I guess there is a minuscule cost in keeping the game running in that, like, they have to have a server up for it. I don't know how much,
right?
like, money that takes, though. You know, it's not like people expect there to be balance updates or active support for Pac-Man 99, but, like, it just kind of sucks that a game out there just is not playable ever again, you know, in any way, shape, or form.
Would you buy it?
Pac-Man 99?
Yeah.
Not Pac-Man 99 specifically, but, like, I probably would spend real world money to buy Tetris 99. And being able to
you can do that actually.
Yeah, if you don't want to buy the NSO, you can just buy Tetris 99. And
I guess by virtue of that, then that game's probably gonna last a lot longer than anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, I still have my NSO subscription going, so I'm not gonna need to do that really anytime soon. With that said, you know, eventually the Switch will need to shut down online services. This is something that's a little bit frustrating for me because I understand, like, it's relatively new news at the time of this recording that the 3DS and Wii U are going to stop online services in their entirety.
2024, right?
And I mean, granted, yes, that sucks. But with that said, it's also a console that's no longer being supported. And it's also a console that hasn't had games being made for it in over 5 years and was made...
It's also a console nobody likes.
Well, no, we're talking about the 3DS. The Wii U can die.
Okay, yeah, okay. I thought we were talking both. But like, no, for the 3DS, that's
by the time 2024 rolls around, the 3DS will be like, what, 13 years old, 15 years old, something like that.
Something around there.
Man.
Yeah, and it's like, it sucks, yes, but there is a real cost to keeping that running, and as much as I don't like it, Nintendo has we all agreed to the terms and conditions. Whether or not we actually read them is a different story, but, you know, they never said that they were going to keep the thing running forever, and they're a money-hungry corporation, so they'll only run it for as long as it is profitable to do so. With that said, there are still ways to get online even after the fact, though. Like, there will be fan servers and whatnot. You might not even need to, mod your system in order to get onto that. There were tricks.
It's surprisingly easy.
Like, there were tricks to get like Pokemon events that had been canceled without needing to mod your DS. So
That just set it to a certain DNS server and you're good.
yeah. So if you really, really want to, I would still recommend it. I would recommend doing that. But even then, the difference is that on the 3DS, it's not like we're losing a whole game. Like, they're not shutting down whole games mid life cycle. Like, what was the point in shutting down Mario 35 after a year? You know, like, what's the why? Why would you do that? That one still baffles me because it's a popular game people are still playing, and then they're just gonna shut it off out of nowhere. Was this your first real online race?
Nope, this is still computers.
Oh, okay.
They make you go through a few races just to make sure you know the rules.
That's not Captain Falcon.
I'm Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon.
Doesn't Captain Falcon have like 3 evil doubles?
One Blood Falcon.
Isn't that triple at that point?
I thought that Black Bull was also an evil double.
No, he's just a generic bad guy.
My evil triplet.
Yeah, you never see the evil triplet trope where one of them is evil
Right.
and one of them's good and one of them's neutral. It's just always a good one and a bad one.
Like evil triplet, like would that be? Because like the go-to aesthetical choice for an evil twin is like the evil goatee and the mustache. But if it's triplet, is it just like straight up fucking Gandalf beard?
I don't know. They all have to have different stuff, I think, because you have to.
The good one's clean shaven because he's good.
Wait, hold on. I'm overthinking this. If you're a triplet, you all have to look identical but wear a different color shirt to tell each other apart.
Right.
Even,
but what's evil
yeah,
colors?
but even then, I still won't be able to tell them apart. You know, fuck me if I'll ever remember which one's Huey, Dewey, or Louie. The new show tried. You know, they tried their hardest to get me to tell the difference. I can't. I still can't. I can't even remember which one's Chip and which one's Dale.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pretend I know. One has a black nose, one has a red nose.
Yeah, but like, which one's which? I wonder when we're gonna get the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 event for F-Zero 99.
You just drive as a floating pair of breasts.
Well, the course design is just
boobs.
Yeah.
boobs. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, but how do I drive on the nipple?
That's a
Oh,
jump
I guess
pad.
Yeah, you gotta do a jump pad. You also don't have much real estate, so you literally just do a 360 the entire way.
Oh my god.
It's like, why did I go here? Because you're a degenerate.
I'm still surprised that they're still doing.
That happens a lot in this
Captain
game.
Falcon. Still counts.
Yeah, that happens a lot in this game because you run out of power because you're trying to boost at the very end.
Captain Falcon, how are you gonna get out? No autopilot. This fucking just explodes.
What do the tickets do?
Those get you into Grand Prix.
Oh, okay.
So you can't just spam so it's just so you can't spam Grand Prix.
But why shouldn't you be able to just spam Grand Prix?
I don't know. It's just the game balance. Honestly, you earn enough ticket points to where you can just play any Grand Prix you want, because except for weekends, you only get a Grand Prix every 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Not on weekends, they're every 30 minutes.
What happens when you win a Grand Prix?
You get a sparkly gold version of the car you used to win it.
Ooh, fancy. And what's a mini Prix?
A series of 3 races.
Oh, okay. And
So
here
let's
we
try
have
and
the
have some-
footage of Ryan going to the bathroom.
No, not quite. I was trying to decide what to do, but this is my first real online race.
Ooh, fancy.
You see someone in my lobby already won one.
Wait, where?
Because it had their name and then there was a little trophy next to them
Oh, okay.
with a number next to it. So you can see how many sweaty players are in your lobby when they have 99 plus next to their name.
Sweaty.
There's also rankings. So basically, if you don't come in first, you still have people that you want to beat, so you can increase your rank.
I mean, there does have to be a incentive system, because you can't expect, when a game with 99 players, you want to make
There
the
can
people
be
who,
only one.
yeah, but you want to make the people who didn't win still feel good and have something to fight for. Tetris 99 gets around this just by having the matches be really short. So if you lose, oh my god, the fuck am I looking at? It looks like some sort of weird ass mosh pit.
I don't know why it's like I just see all of these dudes just bumping left and right, and the fucking stick bug music is just living rent free in my head now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This
is madness.
The spinning is what's getting me.
Yeah, this I have no idea what's going on. I'm suddenly a lot more glad that they slowed it down a tiny bit, because I don't think I would be able to function with the game working at its normal speed.
Well, does this game do like the Mario Kart thing where there are different CCs?
No.
Or is it just one?
Nope, just the regular speed.
Okay. All right. So like, I guess just to help accentuate the boost when you do use it. And the skyway, whatever the hell it's called.
My favorite fan term is going to heaven with that.
Skyway to heaven.
No skyway. Denied.
Yeah, I mean, I could talk about Mario Kart CCs for an hour if you let me rant, because I'm so mad that they just randomly choose now when you go online. Because I'm pretty sure on Wii U, it was just 150cc all the time. And now it'll randomly put you in mirror mode and 200, and I don't want to play 200 because it's not a fun mode.
Well, for what specifically?
Like when you're just playing online randomly, you can't choose what CC you want to go into.
Really? Okay. All right. It's been so long since I just did online in Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, like if you're playing with friends, you can choose whatever the hell you want. But if you're like trying to just do random matches, it just picks. And it's like sometimes you get mirror mode and sometimes you get 200, and I don't want to do either of those things.
It's funny, like going back to the Wii U, like despite Mario Kart 8 Deluxe just being like the end all be all best version of that game when it has so much content, I think I still have more playtime on the Wii U.
I think I do too. Same thing with Splatoon 3 and Splatoon 2. Splatoon 3 is generally a better game. I have more Splatoon 2 playtime though, and I think part of it is just that I played so much of it on 1 that, I put it down a lot quicker when I picked it up again, Like Mario Kart 8, the Switch version, definitely the better version of the game, but it was the new shiny thing on the Wii U. Also, and this is something Derek pointed out to me once, on the Switch there are other games to play, so you're not just playing the same game for as long. This is something he brought up back when Splatoon 2 first came out.
What the fuck is that image of Captain Falcon? Get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this society. Like when Splatoon 1 came out, like Splatoon 2 came out on Switch, Derek was like, yeah, I haven't been playing this much. And I'm like, why? Splatoon 2's great. And he's like, yeah, I agree, but there's actually other things that I can play. Versus on Wii U, it was the only game that out on it that I wanted to play. So, yeah. Wii U's a bad system, guys. I mean, I guess, to be fair, the Wii U did give us the last piece of F-Zero content we did in the Captain Falcon minigame in Nintendo Land.
Does that really count, though?
I mean, I guess. I don't even remember what that was.
It was definitely one of the lamer minigames. Hold on.
Also, I just don't remember Nintendo Land.
Hold on. Nintendo Land. Captain Falcon's Twister Race. That's what it was called. Okay, hold on.
Damn. It's kind of over Captain Falcon's like Titty Twister or some other
shit.
So
it is a 3D game. Like, I was thinking it was kind of like the Donkey Kong one where it was like a 2D puzzle thing. Oh, you had to like tilt the gamepad to like...
I'm using tilt controls.
Yeah, it basically...
And you had to look.
Yes!
You had to look at the gamepad to see the boosters and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's not that interesting. I remember now. Like you're moving about as fast as in Mario Kart 8. And it's a very bare bones track. There's no other racers. It's just not very interesting. Yeah, Nintendo Land certainly tried. It did its best.
Did it?
It did. It efforted, I guess.
I guess a Bronze Star.
Yeah. Yeah, Bronze Star sounds about right. See, I'm trying on Pro Tracks now, and oh boy. King League track.
This is fine.
This is not fine.
I am in control, narrator. He was not in control.
You know, I think the reason why Captain Falcon is like this famous F-Zero racer in the lore is because most of the people who do F-Zero racing fucking die. So the fact that he's not fucking dead is probably noteworthy. I'm not sure. I guess you'd have to be not the worst at racing to not die doing whatever the hell this shit is. But, you know, it's worth thinking about.
I know it's kind of an odd question to ask, but like a factoid about Captain Falcon is that he's also a bounty hunter. Is that ever played into any other games, like story mode or otherwise? Or is it just like a tidbit about him?
I'm trying to think if they brought it up in any way in GX. Not really.
Do they bring it up in the anime at all?
Yeah.
But does he hunt bounties, or is this like the Metroid thing where it just means police officer?
No, I think he's a little more morally dubious and.
Yeah, do you have a license to carry? Do you have a license to carry for that piece you're holding?
Not necessarily as in is he a bad guy or a good guy sort of way. He's definitely a good guy, just more of a he's not working for law enforcement sort of way.
Versus Samus, like
basically might as well work
for
the Galactic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Samus, I don't like these rules. I'm gonna become a bounty hunter and work by my own rules. Next day, High Galactic Federation, I would like a job as one of your bounty hunters.
I don't follow the rules. I'm going to become a bounty hunter, but that's against the rules. Damn.
Like, it seems like if you're a bounty hunter in the Metroid universe, all that happens is that you get paid more money and don't have to follow their rules.
But you do more dangerous work.
Like, so it just seems like a better deal, all things considered, to me.
Well, to become a bounty hunter or Alaskan crab fisher?
Is there an Alaska in the Metroid universe?
I assume there's an Earth.
Fendrana.
Then you'd be a Fendranin?
Fendrana crab fisher?
Fendranin crab fisher?
Fendranian crab.
I mean, have you seen... There aren't really even crab enemies in Metroid. There's like the little spiky ball dudes.
Zoomers, Geemers.
Which one's the Geemer?
The little crawlers on the floor.
You know,
they're different from the other Zoomers because Zoomers I think have spikes.
I don't like the word Geemer. It sounds like a slur.
I don't like the word Zoomer. It means something different now. It means I'm no longer hip and with it.
It'll happen to you, Zoomers.
It's already happened to me.
What are you talking about, John? You're popular with the kids. You know the
no, I'm not.
Fortnite and Roblox?
No.
You don't know the Roblox?
No. Honestly, the only thing I'm kind of like at all familiar with is War Thunder. It's only because they keep leaking military documents.
Yeah, don't play Roblox. The developers exploit child labor.
I refuse to touch Roblox.
Yeah. I like that your rivals were 3 Japanese people and then Dave.
There's Dave. Also, shout out to Jonah's trademark.
You know, they just wanted to make sure that the brothers weren't going to come after him. You know, fair point. I wouldn't want the. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
No, the worst is now that I'm actually higher ranked, I kept getting matched up with like really good players. Like I've gotten matched up with the world's best player a number of times. I've been matched up with Mewtwo King a number of times.
Oh god. So
it's like I can't win anymore.
Okay, so seeing that huge flood of cars just go past you the other way, Like, that gave me a flashback to a time when I was driving on the highway around Thanksgiving. It was snowing. And then suddenly I just see a car going sideways on the highway, and I freak the fuck out.
Damn. Like, I thought it was like, suddenly, like, 76 cars just choked over me. Go the other way. I thought that's where that story was
I was
going.
driving in the snow pretending to go warp speed.
It's just like, fuck, that was that terrible.
Gotta imagine if fucking Atlanta or LA had the Skyway.
That'd be
no, it
nice.
would
We could
still
skip
be-
all the
It'd still be a piece of shit because now the Skyway's just jammed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if this were Boston, there'd be 50 different one-way roads that are like a single lane wide.
And the Skyway is also a one-way road going
Yeah,
backwards.
one-way road going the other way.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah, how the hell are you supposed to get anywhere? No one knows. And parking's $35 an hour.
What the fuck?
In F-Zero world, I mean, you have to, like...
What's so easy about this pass? This shit stresses me out.
You gotta imagine, though, like, trying to pull this thing into a parking garage, it's gotta be a pain in the ass.
Because this shit's wide.
Yeah, like, imagine you're trying to go through the little gate thing, and then you bump one of those flappy doos on it, it snaps off.
Imagine trying to back out of this thing. Like, I'm assuming Captain Falcon, like, parks the car facing in. I don't think he has a rear view mirror, so how the fuck does he back out?
Worse, imagine trying to parallel park where you can't, every time you try to turn too tightly, you do a spin. And if you hit the curb, you don't just hit the curb, your car explodes.
Yeah, you just fucking explode.
Well, guess I'll
It's an
die.
electric car, too. Like, you just gotta plug that shit in and hope there's a kiosk somewhere.
You know, maybe these people should just walk. Or is public transit that dangerous in the F-Zero universe, too?
Oh my god. Fucking, this is just a public bus F-Zero car.
Damn, I only beat 3 of my 4 rivals.
You beat Frank, though. Fuck him.
Yay. So, yeah, that was F-Zero 99. It's a load of fun, but it's very hard.
Yeah, I mean...
So, an F-Zero game
Yes.
is what you're
I
telling me.
mean, when you're playing a game like this, you go into it with the expectation, or at least I do, that you're not going to win every game. So it definitely helps, you know, versus when you're playing the CPU and playing the game in single player, like, you want to win every game. Getting just, like, 4th place doesn't feel good. But in something like this, when there's 99 real people, if I get, like, 13th, I'm like, cool, I did okay.